Right. I'm just going to prioritize. These bits. Not make a huge difference, but if we don't do anything, let's at least get this pumping, and then we'll sort the rest of the base out. As a second priority. Definitely need more dupes over here, but we need to stabilize this area first. Oh no, banana dude, that implies that number 200 is in any way special, which unfortunately they are just part of the colony. We have loads and loads of dupes, so we can't have them getting special treatment. Right. Okay, so I see what they've done is that they've ignored this priority 9, but then just deconstructed that instead. So now we've completely ruined our vacuuming up here, which sucks. Because I've been impatient again. Also, I thought the liquid lock would hold, but apparently not. Also, there's zombie spawns here. Okay. Alright. Cool. Right. Yeah, this one here feels like the one that I just keep forgetting over and over. Right. Is it that? No. I just need to deconstruct that. Oh no. That. And nothing there. And then those 3. That's the one. Got a mushroom. Yeah, please do. I'll have a look. But the thing as well you got to remember, Bernardo, is that the resolution for those things is tiny. It is it's terrible. So the maximum, so it's got to be between 200 by 200 and 256 by 256 pixels, which is small. It's very small. So check it at the small size. You might find it it looks quite different. Did I take that out? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. All right. Cool. If you've got that in mind, then great. Have a look. Right, put those in. Let's get rid of this too. So we can finally visco gel this up, right? What we'll do... Is there any reason why there's water on here? I feel like there isn't. I feel like we could do a mop here. Yeah, I have to have a look afterwards. We're getting there, But I'm going to focus on the stream, focus on the Oni. Give the people what they want. Cool. So we should be able to prioritise getting that done. I like watching them work too much, that's the thing. I should really just leave them to it. There's no need to watch, but it's fun. It's fun watching it come along. Okay. So I can't do this one because that one hasn't been planted, so need to be very careful on that. What we'll do is we'll set that. We'll pull this one off. And then what we'll do is, because there's 1 pip there, we'll grab these 2 pips and we'll put them over here and start... Oh, no, hold on a minute. Not that one. That one needs to be planted first. Yes, because you can't plant that till you've got that one done. Can't do that till that one's done. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Got it. What is this mushroom stuff? I'll take a look. Cool. So we'll drop the pips over there and we'll get this bit done. And then we're almost done on this planting too. I mean, yeah, this could have been super low priority, but getting there. Right, we've now shut this up, but we've let loads of carbon dioxide in, which probably wasn't very clever. So we'll a bit more time till we get this vacuumed out, but there you go. We'll just let it run. Maybe, I mean, we could start... I want to know it works before we copy it, and the thing is... yeah, you can pop it in general. Pop it in general is fine. This is still accumulating gas, which is worrying me a little bit. I mean, we are getting some liquid out for sure. But I don't know. Yeah, it's coming in large amounts. This is condensing. It's all condensing. This is a huge amount of methane. And it's stable, I think. Or is it heating? I do love methane, gotta be honest. Methane is becoming one of my favourite elements. I think liquid hydrogen is still my favourite because it looks so cool, but liquid methane, it just feels like it shouldn't be a liquid, you know. It's like this weird orange colour. Same with hydrogen, it's like this weird pink liquid. Unusual. Yes, we're definitely getting a lot of it out, which is fine. So when we're pumping it here, it should help the counterflow work. It should help this come through, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the orange is super cool. That's a terrible pun as well, but it is yeah, it's a really interesting looking liquid. And rare too. I think it's rarity, isn't it, that also makes it look really cool. But geez, yeah, there's a lot of mass in here. Just kind of feels like the heat exchanger here isn't doing a lot. I don't think. Don't know. Don't know. Because, you know, we're pumping 10 kilograms a second of really cold stuff across here, and it just feels like, oh, I suppose this is like 10 times, well, 100 times the mass, so okay, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I mean, maybe we need to open this up at some point, but say, anyway, we can't do that until we've got this sorted out. We've got liquid sulfur all over the place here. Oh, great. We will have to vacuum this off before we can let that go. Right, anyway, the vacuuming continues there. Let's keep an eye on up here. Let's do these two at a time. And we can get this going. So this will solve a lot of problems because we're just throwing oxygen at this, keep it stuck in, but there's just really no need for it. So this is number one priority for visco gel. Ideally, I want to make the whole base here visco gel locked. That is a goal, but that's going to take a lot more visco gel. So we'll see. We'll start up here and we'll go down. I did mention that a little while ago, but I did 3 hours. 3 hours is a normal stream. Oh geez. Oh, hold on. Sorry, we need to drywall this too. Forgot about that. It's easy if you study chemical engineering. And if you study any kind of engineering, it helps. It really does. It really does help. I would recommend. Cool. So yeah, let's get those built with the drywall, and then we can get the visco gel into. Pop it on now and keep an eye on it so that they don't waste any, but I want them to be moving it here as soon as possible. If they get here too quickly, we can let it go. But yeah, we're going to lose a lot of gas doing this, unfortunately, but it will then solve the problem forever, so be good. Looking forward to that. Do software engineering too. Yeah. I've got knowledge of logic gates, which is good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basic electronics. Did that at uni. That definitely helped. Okay, right, that's good. So this is now good. Come on. Who's got the visco gel? Someone. Sam's on it. Sam Squanch. Cool. Come on, come on, come on. This will be actually the first visco gel on the map. So another mini milestone there, right. So once this goes over 100, we can just stop. Perfect. Oh, lovely. What? Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh, I can't put a pneumatic door there. I should have put a door there, shouldn't I? Because these grubs can now get out, but anyway, there you go. The grubs are now slightly wild. We'll do it right down here, shall we? Oh, well, this has got backing anyway, so anyway. This one's going to go anyway. Cool. But we should now be able to repressurize these, and then we are done. You think live action to Tetris in Oni? Yeah, not with automation though, did he? I've seen that done, and it is fiendishly complicated. Like, I think you need to be really, really good at logic to pull that off. I think, well, I would struggle with that, let's put it that way. I think I might be able to do it, but I would struggle with making Tetris. I know people make Tetris bases. That is a fairly common thing to do in Oni. But yeah, programming a Tetris thing would be a bit of a nightmare. I've seen it done though. I've seen it done. Lovely. Right, we just got loads of lead over here now that I don't need. I think so. Keep it running. Let's turn the lead off because we don't need that. We're okay on sand for now. I think we sorted everything, right? This one's missing that. Just checking for warning symbols. And I've got to say, the warning symbols are definitely a friend, you know. People always wonder what's wrong. If you see a red thing, it usually means something's wrong. So it doesn't always, like these things are over pressure, which is good, it's what we want. But, you know, if something's not working, the game is actually quite good at telling you what the problem is. So, generally, there are cases where that is not true. I think particularly around piping and like pipe direction stuff. It's very easy, particularly for newer players, to get confused with that. Because you can definitely get counter pipe flows and have issues. But yeah, anyway, which we go to sweep this ice debris now, and all this polluted ice and all the rest of it. We can now stick that up here and kind of tidy it up. I don't need to do the ones on this because there's a load of liquefiables left around that I have not swept on purpose. Because if you get that in infinite storage, you have problems, which has happened. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do here. Hopefully the calories go up. But this is done. Yeah, Sandra, there is another one for that. If you want to use suppress notifications, it's a mod. But if you just go on, like, so for example, this phone isn't plugged in, right? So if normally I've done it, normally it's got this not plugged in message, but I don't want it plugged in. I can't be bothered. So if with the mod, you can just put suppress. It just goes away. Yeah, you can get rid of that, Porpy. You can get rid of that with the mod. And so if you've got broken buildings that are like random gravitas stuff, just click on it and it's gone. It also takes it out of the list in the top left, which is super great. Fair enough, fair enough. You say, you do you. That is a viable solution. Are we out of suits? That is a bit of a bummer. Are we on food? Food is okay. So I think what we should probably send... Oh, we've got pickled meal in here. Oh, why have we got pickled meal in here? Oh, whoops. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, ammo suits. Whoops. Okay, I've been loading the pickled meal into here. That's why it hasn't been filling the rocket. I see. That's a bit annoying. Anyway, oh, we can send it over. So yeah, we'll send it over to Irigista. Yeah, that was called Irigista. Yeah, okay. I got the name of this of radioactato wrong for the entire run. calling it radioactive, which I still think is a simpler name. But there you go. Technically incorrect. Yeah, mass in here. Here's a question. What this liquid vent is overpressuring actually. So it so it's actually kind of shutting off. I think over 1 kilogram per tile the vent stops working, which is good for helping this run because it means it won't get completely overfilled in here. But also I'm a bit concerned that this isn't doing enough. Who's gone out? Bert? Do you need a keyboard? I'm pretty sure you need a keyboard, Veroni. I mean, technically no, but I would have a lot of pain playing without a keyboard, personally. I mean, the amount of shortcuts I use. What's going on here? That is not what I asked for. Can they? Oh, they can't even get up here. Or can they? Yeah, Pips can get anywhere. Okay. I need them to plant this one first. Ash can. Starving? Well, tough, I'm afraid. And hiya, Ash a raisin a box. Welcome in. Yeah, you're trying on Steam Deck. The UI is nice, but less practical. Yeah, definitely good to have a keyboard and mouse for sure. Asharis in a box. Got it. Well, Ash sounds easier. We may well go with that. But welcome in and thank you for saying hello. Yeah, I've never played only on anything else other than PC. So, yeah, good question, Lee. I suspect the performance might tank a bit if you had a particularly big colony. Well, luckily, Ash, you're in the right place. I don't know if you've caught my videos on YouTube, but I have many tutorials to help out with Oni. I don't know if you know me from there or you've just wandered in on Steam, but I'll shout out anyway, just in case. Most people already know the YouTube, but yeah, we have the Tutorial Bite series on there, which covers every aspect of the game. So anything you wanted to know about Oni, I covered it. You did, brilliant. Well, welcome across from there. Why is this filled? Oh, that's a bit of an issue. Did I? No, hold on. We've a bit of a problem with this. Why is this above 1? Did I not set these at all? Oh, yeah, it was just on. It was just, they just need to be on. Okay. It's not doing the stuff, it's deciding how. Fair enough. Got a bit of decision paralysis, I think that's what that's called, where you have so many choices you don't know which one to pick. Conveyor rail blocked. Okay, we definitely got conveyor rail issues here. Do I need these? I'm pretty sure I don't. Ugh. Alright, okay, I'm getting a bit annoyed with these, so let's just have these out, because it's also, this is metal we can have, so let me just grab it back. Definitely haven't done this right. Oh, sorry. Yes, yeah. No, I think it's a fairly well documented thing, how yeah, increasing choice can make it more difficult to choose. Right. Yeah, you might want to try the mini base mod. I'll go at that. Yes, we'll just connect these together. I mean, these are effectively obsolete anyway. But I never reconnected them. Oh, changed them. I was too lazy and just copy pasted them everywhere. Come on. Oh, lag. We're all wired differently. That's what makes things interesting. So, you know. You do you, Ash. You do you. Don't... as long as it's not causing you any kind of, you know, difficulty in your life, then, you know, do as you see fit. Right. So we can get all this stuff out. This is probably going to help, I suspect. Yeah, I mean, I do. I love min-maxing any game, really. I was just like, how can I do the best? Yeah, so I've taken it out here. You can see this shut off. It's not required. I got rid of it. Minecraft in Minecraft. Sounds fun. I assume that's when they built Minecraft in Minecraft. Well, just going out on a limb there, having a guess. Can't. Okay, so hopefully we solve this because there's just a load of stuff that was getting stuck on those conveyor rails. So let's get them out. There was also another critter drop off here. Now there is a bit of a problem with this in that this is out of conveyor range, so this isn't going to work. This is okay. This is okay. Yeah, these oddly shaped branches. Okay, another one escaped. Grab him. I think only is Turing complete. No, definitely not. Yeah, is there any more where I've let them go on a free roam? Because, like, this kind of thing is not sensible. Shouldn't be doing this. Don't do this, guys. I wouldn't recommend. So you got to make sure you can sweep every part of the, every part of it. So yeah, bring these. Not the best idea. Oh, wait, no, I want to put this to that, not that. There we go. Right, Jay's driving home from work. Yeah, appreciate the lurks. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We've got another half an hour to go, so appreciate you popping in. If you guys don't know, Jay, he also streams only whenever he can. Definitely worth giving a check out. I don't know when you're streaming next, Jay. If you let us know, well, can send people your way. Right, we've landed on Ugera. Hold on, Did we send a packet to here? Jeez. I feel like we haven't sent a packet. Did we load this up? We have no rad bolts. Oh, there's a lot of Atmo suits in there. Did they get this packet? Sunday and Monday from now. Alright, well there you go. Let me give Jay a shout out. If you guys want to see it, are you playing Oni or are you not playing Oni? But check him out. There it is. There is my lovely packet with an Atmo suit and some food. Awesome. So we don't need to do this, please. Get rid of that. Can I empty this? Apparently I can't empty that, so wherever I say that next is getting a load of Atmo suits. I think Oni... Do people think Oni needs phase diagram implemented? What do you mean specifically by phase diagram in this sense? Right, so what we can do here is we need to expand this out. What do you mean for the thing? Oni doesn't really have pressure in the true sense. You know, there is a mass per tile, like density, but there isn't really proper pressure effects. So you can't really get phases. Yeah, you can't really get that in Oni. It's not really possible. Did I? Which one's the good stuff? There's another one here. Yeah, temperature. Yeah, you say there's not really pressure. That's the thing. So it would be a whole new implementation if you wanted to do it. Yeah, it's a straight line. It's indeed a straight line. But yeah, well, maybe. But the thing is, Ash, there's no conservation of energy or mass in this game. Both of those are violated all the time. So, you know, it's still it's a long way off being a great simulator in that sense. You know, it has its own rules, but they are not realistic. Yeah, exactly. But also, just for anyone that isn't super familiar with phase diagrams and what that means, and effectively it's saying the boiling and freezing points of any material also depend on the pressure as well as the temperature in real life. So that's the kind of thing where water at normal atmosphere, you know, boils at 100 degrees Celsius, but if you take it up Mount Everest where the pressure is really low, it'll boil, and it will boil as it turn into gas. I think about 60 degrees or something like that. So a lot colder, but it is still boiling just because the pressure's less. So just for anyone that wasn't familiar with that, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, it's like there's no real pressure in the game. So there's definitely no way to implement that as it stands. You'd have to add in some whole new mechanics. Should be tricky. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's lots of examples of breaking the breaking the laws of physics in this game. Vacuum water can boil and freeze at the same time. I think theoretically, but yeah, I don't know what would happen. You can. Yeah, well, so the phase diagram itself is basically the drawing that shows temperature versus pressure and in which regions the material exists in those regions. Right, give it a Google if you guys aren't familiar with phase diagrams. Give it a look. So it's definitely interesting stuff. But yeah, evaporation. Yeah, but they'd have to add in an entirely new system to make it work. Yeah, this sour gas boiler is not cooling quickly enough. The temperature in here is stable, so it is heating quickly enough. But yeah, this vent is overpressuring a lot. And it is building it. I think we need to open this up. That's the thing. I think if we can get this heat exchanger working better, and these masses lower in here on the left side, we might have a chance. But I think on the initial startup, we didn't have this cold enough. It just took all the hot temperature and then just built up. We'll see. If that doesn't work, well then we're in a really bad place because this whole design's going to break. But this design did work. I have tested it on, at least in a stable system. The question is what happens in an unstable system. Yeah, there's no other way heat to get in here. I mean, obviously that is open to the side. I suppose this is a source of heat entry in here. So our coolant is being heated by this joint plate. So there is this coolant loop is having to work harder than if this were vacuumed. That is fair. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to open this up to try and get this steam out. Having loads of steam here at high mass is causing problems. So let's see if we can fix that, and that might just make the boiler work. So maybe the boiler isn't working because it's having to cool that. What's going on now? Come on, I just want to move this guy. What happened? We crashed. We're frozen. Oh, there we go. Alright, okay. For some reason that took a while. Yeah, we need to get rid of this steam. There's too much mass in here. There's a lot of water here. I don't know where this water all came from in the first place, but it did. Okay. So what are we doing on Ugera? You guys are just running on there to power the aqua tuners. Great. That's not the best use of time. Priorities at 4. Ah, they can't get in here. That's why. Okay. Get the right priorities, and they'll do better. Right. Have we got this Atmo suit quest? There's a suit on the floor, right? Atmo suit ×2. Who's out here? No one? Who's in here? Okay, come on. Why are we not grabbing the second suit, guys? What's going on? We're both idling now. Okay, right. Leo's going out. It should run fine. It should run fine. Current errand using toilet. Why are they not refilling this suit, dog? I don't get it. Right, Leo's on it. Okay, maybe. Future they'll make another only game. Maybe. I think the question as well you've got to ask, Poppy, is does it add to the game? That's the thing as well. You know, you don't just want to add stuff for the sake of it. Making something more realistic can actually make it worse. You always... No, you didn't, Leo, but I did skill scrub you to try and make you more resilient to stress. And I think after that I gave you the hat. So that's what you got. That's what you got now. You're a supplying hat. Cool, right. Yeah, we've opened this up, so we need to get these built. This is also going to heat this room up a lot. Cool. And then the other thing we can do is we need to go gold amalgam hunting. There's a little bit there which we can dig out. Yeah, we are in desperate need of gold. Not particularly gold, but gold is the one that we will have. So we're going to grab it. Is that all the gold? Just like dig all of it out. There's a bit there too. I'll just dig that. There we go. We're seeing how liquids don't mix. So the thing you've got to understand, Poppy, is that the entire game, and once you realise this, it actually kind of changes how you look at the game. The entire game is based on one element per tile. Yeah. So whether it's a liquid, solid, gas, you can only have one element per tile. And once you realise that, you start to understand some of the like exploity mechanics, or things like liquid locks then make sense. That kind of thing. There's a lot that makes more sense once you realise that that is true. Right, we can have that. Yeah, infinite storage. Things like a lot of the exploits will come because of the one per tile. Okay, so we've got steam in here. We're still leaking heat in, but hopefully the gas out here is so low that we're okay. Right, shipping. So we'll just stick an auto sweeper in there. We'll put a conveyor loader on there. And then we need to power it like that. And then we need to ship it once we have enough conveyor rails out of here. This is the thing. So what I want to do is I want to connect all these rails up and go to the top. So we just need enough go. Overwriting, as in when one material goes on to another one and it kind of takes its place. That's what you mean by overwriting, and it then deletes it. Okay. Well, the beacon's up and running. Scolding, Quinn, where you at? There we go, get in there. You might not have seen it, Bobby, but I'm sure you've done it accidentally. Things like spilling water around can delete stuff too. It's very common. Very common. Now we've got so many scalded. Not too many. Definitely fewer scalded this time, so there you are. That's it. If we're letting the steam out of here now, and I'm hoping it's just going to condense. So it will hit this and condense. Because in terms of, yeah, we've got heat leakage everywhere because this is all, I didn't vacuum lock these joint plates in because the assumption is this area should be a vacuum. We've never done a good job of making this a vacuum. We had some, but yeah. In fact, if we open this up, we're going to do a really terrible job of making it a vacuum. But anyway, let's try and get rid of this. The less mass we've got in here, the less conduction we're going to get. So, see. So maybe leaking heat out of here and into here is making the difference. I don't know. Particularly into here, because this is asking more of our cooling loop. And clearly, we do not have enough cooling currently. That is the issue. Why we're having that issue, I think it's that, but I don't know. The spawn element and type will overwrite the current element. Yeah, if it's got nowhere to move, exactly. If you can't squash it, then that's what happens to it. Ah, I can't do this here because that's... This is too small. Why did I do this? No. Whoops. Forgot about that. There we go. Let's get this tall enough for thimble reed, why don't we? Sounds like a good idea. Or should we just sack this off? Because it shouldn't really be... And I don't want to ruin my nice symmetry. Okay, alright, we'll leave this one then, because these are never going to get planted. Because they can't. It's not there, it's not tall enough. We'll put that in. We'll take that one out. Take that one out. So we can plant that one. Okay. Right. Yeah. So vacuuming down here, we're down into carbon dioxide and oxygen only, which is good. We'll remove this steam. See, I'd like to have these pumps running, but they're just going to break the lines and slow this down. Okay. Okay, so say we're going down, but we are not. We're still just going up. This is just increasing and increasing in mass. Need to. Let's stop the flow. I probably should have done that a while ago, but let's stop the flow. Because we need to. In fact, that's probably another way to sort this out, right? If we just stop the flow, we can just let it run. The thing is, this is the advantage of this design, is that I can keep cooling it and just take the extra heat out with that. With this design, it's balanced on the input and output, so you can't just shut the input off and leave it. So yeah, okay, let's do that. If we just shut the input off, see if we can. We just have it that way. That's the fix. I don't want to think of that in the first place. Sometimes I miss the obvious things. That is definitely true. Okay, we have no more ice for us. Cool. So yeah, this is... Let's say this should be cooling down the liquid lock here. So using vent to emit oxygen. Yeah, exactly. So that trick I'm using on here. So this vent deletes carbon dioxide. because the oxygen comes out and the carbon dioxide has nowhere to go. It's a common way to sort out your rockets like that. And you should see in action. There, the oxygen comes out, deleted. So, overwrites, I think, is effectively what you're trying to say, Leo. Yeah. Cool. So I'm hoping this liquid lock kind of cools down. Yeah. Ta-da. Pops here on the rail will destroy the liquid lock. Good point. Good point. Well made. Let's go this way instead then. You're right, we shouldn't go through the liquid lock. I shouldn't go into this room either. Not smart. Okay. We've got so much phosphorus over here. Because I don't really have space, and also I don't really care that it's hot. I can just run it back to... I can run it back to the main planetoid hot, and it's fine. It would do, it would, but it would just heat the steam. So the steam, you know, the steam temperature should be kept in check here, I hope. That's what the turbine is for. Though it is struggling a little bit. And especially, I think we are, you know, we're also still putting in a little bit of heat from outside. Once that gets sorted, we should be fine. Okay. These guys are working down the left side here now. Oh, I don't have any batteries on this. I should probably stick a battery on here, shouldn't I? But, let's pop a jumbo battery on there. That'd be good. Not make much difference, but there you go. Rails are heat. They tend to heat the below. Do they? Well, I don't have much choice because I've got to go through here somewhere. I don't want to go into this area. But anyway, this steam room and this liquid lock is now connected, so it should be fine, right? And what I can also do, once this is built, I can just lock this back up again because there'll be literally no need to come in here. So, you know, it's not going to be an issue. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. That's what we tell ourselves before we make terrible mistakes. Is this gonna fix this? Can't be. Disable auto repair because it's just going around in circles. Yeah, there's nothing to do over here, is there? I just want to make 100% sure because I'm just ignoring this planetoid now, like flat out. We are ignoring. There is nothing to do. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything crazy and be like, oh damn, I should have done that. Oh, there was one. Oh, I did that one. Oh yeah. No, I think we're good. I think I'm going to declare this planetoid done. The only thing I'm going to do is just keep an eye on the food, and I could do Leo, but then I'm going to feel like sometime I'm going to need it, and then I'm not going to have it. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll do. Rather than dump it, like dump it, we can store it. Why don't we store it? So if I like put this here and just put bottle emptier, and then we'll just empty random stuff in here. How's that sound? Yeah, we'll just minor tank it. I don't think there's a lot of liquid, but at least we just kind of keep hold of it because also we can put this pitcher pump back in. Oh no, except that's in the way now. Damn it. Alright, we'll leave this water here then, I suppose. But yeah, we'll just mop up all the loose bottles and stuff. Because yeah, I don't like all these bottles sitting around either. But other than that, I mean, I think we're pretty tidy. This is still freezing stuff. This is water freezing away here. Where it's coming from? Yeah, it's just random stuff on the floor. Sweep that stuff. Stoggy feet. Big brine ice here. Take that out. Let's put pitch pump. Fleet. Cool. Yeah, we've got stuff going everywhere now. Stuff is happening. It's all happening. Okay, these guys are back on the priority 5. I really want to put a pole in here, but it seems wasteful. Using any like unnecessary metal on this planetoid is just wasteful, I think. But yeah, we'll get this built up. Because this is open to the base actually. In fact, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not even. You wish the base were on. I know, Leo. I know you voted for that, but I've gone for the bottom because it's where I want it. Because it's near the water storage. It's fine. It won't make much difference. You know, the stuff's all down here. They can build everything down here quicker. And when we get more dupes, we can build up. You know, I'm not actually dropping a lot of resources onto this planetoid currently. Most of it is coming off the floor. And the steel landed here. So, oh, I tell you what. Can I do that? If I do that, I can drop the steel down here a little bit. And then they don't have to go as far. There you go. Small wins. Efficiency. Now, we've got no power for this pump. Right, why have we got no power? Because of this. Because of this. There you go. So if we build that, we can get to that. Lovely. Perfect. What is entombed? Are these up here again? We're entombing them. Yep. I hope it's not the eggshell. What does eggshell turn into? It's genetic ooze. Okay, alright, so it's not the eggshell. It's... What is it then? Why are we getting sand here? I mean, polluted water is my assumption. From what, though? I don't know. Anyone got any ideas on why we're getting sand up here? Let's have that guy. Good, hopefully these ranches are working better. It's a bit disappointing that there's a lot of empty ones still. Maybe I don't have enough incubators. Do we need more incubators? Or maybe we just don't have enough. Is there any room to put them? The thing is, we've got to... I kind of want to put in groups of 1. They can't go in ranches, obviously, because they... yeah, there's a lot of room here. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Why don't we do this? Do we have any power to here? Oof. We can get rid of that. Have temp... Was it? Yeah, but the generators are over here, and the sand is appearing over here. So... any ideas on that? I don't think it's that. That should be a top priority. I don't think it's the generator. I mean, obviously I have had that one before, but I don't think it's that in this case. Oh no. Okay, I'm actually going to keep the wire bridge because I'm going to pull this conductive wire across. Like that. And we're going to timer sensor these two. Timer. We'll go with lead, shall we? Fingers crossed. Looted dirt from the meat? What? Leo, there is no way the meat is staying there long enough to rot. Absolutely no way. My calories is in the bin. There's 1 million dupes and like 12 grills. There's no way they are leaving food out. Don't buy that one. Good idea, but I don't buy it. Guessing Game is also open to anyone on YouTube. Please leave me a comment. I always like to hear your ideas. So we're missing a vent here. Let's get that done. Yeah, so then we can just start pumping this water up into there, and hopefully the polluted water should be deleted. I have no idea. We'll find out. But yeah, let's clear this area up. You can rummage these lockers as well. Yeah, why not? More food, free food. Terrible quality. Scolding. Harold 2. Where are you? There he is. There's a pee on the floor there. There's no pee on the suit dogs. Good. Good. Yeah, okay. So we are... Well, this is working now. This is working. Obviously, we're condensing this out. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully what we can do is... We can chill this down. I mean, I can see, obviously, already by turning off the inlet, there's way more of a temperature gradient here. This was still 200 before, but this was like 100. Now it's down to 0. So I'm hoping if we get this down low enough, we can then turn it back on and it will stabilize. Yeah, we might still have issues with this heat transfer. I don't know. I mean, obviously, this should be condensing the water here. So our cooling loop is also doing that. It's cooling this whole area. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't need to do that, but it is. So, incapacitated, Harold. I told you to go inside, Harold, did you? You just ignored me? Okay, well, you know, that's what happens when you ignore me. You end up incapacitated. He's the only one, though. Alright. Let's give them time to think about maybe saving him or not. Right, we'll leave that too. I mean, honestly, it's entirely up to them at this point. Not my problem. These annoying dupes. Yes, we'll run this like this, and hopefully we won't melt anything this time. There's definitely been a lot of melting going on. There is a lot of liquid gold on the floor from such events. Do we go left or do we go right? Feel like we go left. Perfect. Okay. We're almost there. We've kind of got there to there to there. We don't have enough gold yet, but there's more to dig, so we have a chance. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up one, then I'll come up here, and I'm going to come to there. That's it. That's all we need to do. So we just need enough gold for that, and there is enough gold here, so we'll be fine. B is on it. Lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritise that, and then see if we can get that done. Cool. Yeah, and this pump is now working, so we will drain the last remaining bits of the water into the storage and get this plantoid nice and dry. And yeah, continue building, of course. Right, I think I've kind of hit the end of the stream, so I should wrap up this episode and everything we've done. So, what have we done? On the main planetoid, the fourth sour gas boiler is running into some problems, so we're just trying to empty that out a bit by leaving the cooling on. Seeing how that goes. I think the fact that we have these two uninsulated is causing the problem. I think that's why it's not working. So anyway, we'll solve the problem because we can just run this as long as we need, which is great. So that'll sort itself out. We're also vacuuming down below, so we're going to build the next one here in a vacuum this time. And if we keep it as a vacuum, we might have a better chance. But we are almost done on that, so this might take probably a couple more cycles just to finish out, and then We could probably start building if we start putting a framework in next time. Nothing to stop us doing that, so let's crack on with that. The rest of the base, we haven't done too much. Ooh, I completely forgot to visco gel these, didn't I? Yeah, you go. So these have just been leaking oxygen for ages and ages because I'm an idiot. Ugh. Whoops. Let's door these up. Okay, let's get the visco gel in. But, yes, as I was saying, we have managed to get the visco gel here a little bit. So now these two are finally locked and we can stop wasting so much oxygen to space. We're wasting loads out of these now, but these will now be locked in, which is great. That will just save us this water. No need for that anymore. And what else? Down on the wild planting, we've managed to plant that one, which is great. So we can do that one. So yeah, the wild planting has come right the way across. We've just got this little corner to do now for the thimbleweed, and we are pretty much done. So that is looking pretty good. But yeah, we're just going to be expanding down. We need to expand down the next one. We've got some printables. We may as well take our print, and that brings us on to radioactato, where we've pretty much finished this planetoid. I mean, like I've been saying, I don't think we need to come back here anymore. So we'll grab pay. We've got 70 on here. We can take 81 by my calculations, but we've finished the wild planting. Everything is finally done. We have 800, I think 840 something plants. It's all finished. All the water's captured. Everything's swept up. In fact, we can just pop just random liquids on here. It's like brine. So we're going to sweep only brine, not ethanol. We're dumping that to space. Water, supercoolant, petroleum. So any rubbish that's just stuck, we'll just chuck it in here. I am worried. It's caught the end. So yeah, we're just cleaning this up, but you know, we've kind of done everything. The base is sorted. The food is sorted. We're all good. So yeah, we've done a good job here. On to Ugera. Now, right, we're trying to sort out the last bit of shipping for the 3rd tungsten volcano. So we've almost got enough gold, I think, to get to the top, but I've drawn it all out. So we're just going to build this up, probably close it too, just to be safe, maybe. And yeah, once we've done with that, then all we have to do is come back, and the rocket will load itself, basically. So we just have to land the rocket, it will fill itself up with tungsten, and then we just go. Which is awesome. We've finally done that. We might do the same on the coal planetoid. So I haven't really needed to because it's so cold that it's all condensing anyway. But we could do something very similar here. Just grab iron for steel. So yeah, steel and thermium are our key materials. Actually, on that note, I'll just quickly double check our production. Make sure we're balanced. So thermium, we're out of niobium, but we've got loads of tungsten. So what we need to do is refine some of this out again. But yes, our steel production continues at a pace. We're running out of iron, but we've got another 68 tons of steel and another 40 tons of thermium, so we almost have enough for 2 sour gas boilers worth of hot bricks, so that's great. We can, there's nothing wrong, why don't we just build 2 at once? Let's do that. I'm saying that now. We'll build 2 sour gas boilers at once. We'll build 6 and 7 together, because why not? Let's make it easy. Right, and then the last planetoid is the water planetoid. So we're just finishing the draining now with the last bit. But we have some power infrastructure. We have a targeting beacon. And we have the metal over here with the steel that we need to build stuff. So we've got a SPOM started up, the base started up. We'll use this liquid lock and we'll pressurize the base. And then I think we will, we need some toilets, and we need a mess hall. And we also need to start on the wild farming over here, which is going to be the plan. If we can get we have to send some pips over, I'm sure, and then we can, we can get some stuff planted. And then once we've got food coming through and we've got oxygen being made, then we can actually just take on as many dupes as we can support, and then they can do the work to build everything. So this is going to be a bit of an incremental one because it's difficult to set up, but this is the plan. And I think Leo and Mihao are doing a great job of building us up here. So we're kind of getting the basic infrastructure. So there's a lot finished and a lot going on. So it never fails to be exciting. And we did hit 200 dupes. I mean, I probably should have said that. We hit 200 dupes. We're on 202 now, and we will continue on. So another exciting milestone. Right, but with that, I am going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.